What up, my goats? My name's Tote, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, so this thing happened, okay? I don't know, sometimes stuff like technology, it just doesn't work. So yesterday I put a video up. You might have seen it. You probably didn't, because only one view had happened when I realized this. But the audio did not line up with the video. So my lips were moving, but my voice wasn't talking, and my hand gestures were all kinds off, alright? So basically, I'm gonna redo that video today. It's probably gonna be a little shorter, because I don't remember what I say. I don't script this stuff out, obviously. So yesterday, I told you I was going down the path of learning how to play Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, I'm doing that thing, okay? I feel like it's a natural progression in my gaming life. I've gotten into metagames a little bit, and that's about as meta as you can get in a game. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. I introduced you guys to the starter set yesterday, because basically, I tried to read and just learn from, like, reading, okay? Anytime that you talk to anyone about Dungeons and Dragons, they're like, oh, in order to play Dungeons and Dragons, you have to have these 3 books that all cost $50 a piece, and it's ridiculously expensive, ridiculously hard to understand, and I'm not talking, I'm just gonna go join somebody else's game. No, I've got a group of friends that want to play, which you have to play D&D, and they want me to be the DM. I'm supposed to be leading these fools, okay? That's not gonna happen if I don't know what I'm doing, okay? So I had to figure my life out, and in order to do that, I tried to study. I knew that you needed the big 3. Actually, I didn't know that you needed the big 3, alright? I just knew that you needed at least one of those, which is the Player's Handbook. That's what I looked at first, and I got about 2 chapters in, and I was like, I don't remember the last 2 chapters. So I got far enough to learn about some of the different races. I figured out what I wanted to be, what I felt like, fit me a little bit, and what I thought would be cool to play. And then that's about where she died, okay? I got that far, and then it was just like, okay, that was a couple months ago. I mean, I would say like 6 months to a year ago, we kind of had this like, ooh, would we want to play? And that's where the dream died, okay? I thought. And then, out of the blue, a couple weeks ago, similar situation where they're like, oh, we want to play, oh yeah. And I decided I would take a different approach. Instead of trying to read a textbook like a chapter book and ascertain information that I should have been trying to get from years of experience, I decided, you know what, I'm going to read some stuff online, I'm going to watch some YouTube stuff, I'm going to do stuff like that. And after a brief read online, I came to a selling point of the starter set. This is a lifesaver, okay? This right here, this is how I have figured anything to do with this game out, okay? Let me tell you, if you are trying to learn how to do D&D for the first time, get the starter set. Now, I am going to be honest with you, this starter set that I'm holding, it's not the starter set, okay? Before I shot this video this morning, I picked up my starter set, thinking it was my starter set, and turns out the lid to my starter set and the lid to my essentials kit got switched. So this is the essentials kit. It's not the starter set. It's not the starter set that's got in it. But I will tell you what the starter set has in it. It has in 5 pre-made characters, dice. I'll show you what the dice look like, because that's a fun little part of this game. So there you go. There's the dice. But it's got some dice in it, that way you can learn some stuff with that. It's got an adventure, a pre-made adventure, which there are, I don't know, like hundreds of them. And it's got a wonderful little starter rule book. Now this rule book goes over how to adventure, how it goes over spell casting, it goes over combat, and then it has like a getting started portion of it, like a general rules of DMing. It tells you, hey, if you have never played this game before and you are about to DM, it's okay. You can do that. It's totally possible. Just make sure everybody else in the group isn't looking for you to be just amazing to start with, okay? I'm a good storyteller, I think. Sometimes, maybe not. Sometimes I get off in the weeds a little bit. But I think that I've got the storytelling aspect, it's the rules aspect. So, chapter 1 is kind of those general rules. And I have read it, and it is a lot more simple. Okay, I kind of understand it. I'm getting ready to do 3, 4, and 2, and chapter 2. But this Friday, I am supposed to take our crew through the first adventure. Now, obviously we won't get through the whole adventure, right? I hope not, because I'm not going to read the whole thing before they start going, so... Oh, if they get through the whole adventure, I'm going to lose it! I'm just going to be like, that's where the adventure ends. That's as far as I read. But anyhow, I digress. Okay, tonight I'm going to read several of the chapters in the starter kit. Some of them over, okay, to get me a better understanding of what's going on. But the starter kit is phenomenal. Also, the adventure book that it comes with, it's the Mines of Phandalin. Okay, it tells you how to pronounce them in there. Trust me, it's covered all of its bases. But it tells you how to use the monsters to attack the people. It tells you if they do this, then you do this. It tells you how much dice stuff takes. And then it also says, oh, they want to do this spell? Well, on page 67 of this book, it tells you exactly how that spell works, exactly how it's going to attack your monsters, all of that stuff. So that is awesome. And then that, coupled with that starter rulebook. Starter rulebook is essential, especially if you're not going to play a game beforehand. I have never played Dungeons & Dragons. Well, I have a little bit. I'll get to that possibly in tomorrow's video or later today's video, because this is yesterday's video. But anyhow, guys, this is stage 1 in my never-ending quest, probably, to learn how to play Dungeons & Dragons. And if you have never played Dungeons & Dragons, come along for the ride. I am about toe deep in this so far, and there's a whole world of Dungeons & Dragons people who are really into this. If you are into gaming, I would totally say just dive on in. Guys, until next time, I will catch you on the flip side.